Hey, thanks everyone for joining this chat. I know we all met through that depression forum. Thought it might be good to have a space where we can talk.
Hey to you too. Thanks for setting this up, Peter. Though I'm not sure how much I have to contribute. My life is pretty much a void right now.
I appreciate the invitation, Peter. It's been 3 weeks since I've had an actual conversation with someone. Unless you count the cashier at the corner store who barely looks at me.
Same here. Working from home sounds great until you realize you haven't left your apartment for 12 days. And it gets even worse when the walls start closing in.
Hello, all.
Just wanted to create a space where we can be honest. A place where we don't have to pretend everything's fine. Because it's not. At least not for me.
Nothing's fine. I wake up every morning and stare at the ceiling for an hour before I can force myself to get out of bed. What's the point anymore?
I get that. I've been setting alarms for basic things, like eat lunch and take a shower. Otherwise, I just forget.
The emptiness is the worst part. Like there's this void inside me that nothing can fill. I tried getting a pet, but even my goldfish died. Apparently, I can't even keep a fish alive.
I understand.
Well, I actually found something yesterday that I wanted to share with you all. Not saying it's a solution, but maybe worth discussing. It's from a company called Capitvoris.
What am I looking at exactly?
They're calling it the Happy Child. It's like a companion, but artificial, robotic.
A robot child? That's disturbing on so many levels. How is that supposed to help with depression?
Real. It does sound kinda intriguing though. And at this point, I'd try anything, even a fake friend.
I've read about these. They're supposed to be extremely lifelike, programmed to provide emotional support. I've actually been looking into something similar.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was skeptical at first too, Kenny, but the more I read about it, the more I'm considering it. They claim these companions can learn from interactions, adapt to your emotional needs, provide the connection that's missing in our lives.
But it's all artificial, a machine programmed to pretend to care. How is that different from those therapy chatbots that just repeat your words back to you?
Maybe the fact that it's artificial is what makes it appealing. No judgment, no expectations, just presence.
I've been alone for so long. The idea of having anything to talk to when I get home, even if it's not real. It sounds better than staring at the walls all night.
I've been alone too long.
And listen to this. You can customize them. Appearance, personality traits, interests. They're supposed to evolve based on how you interact with them.
Oh, hell nah. Like we're so desperate we'd replace human connection with machines. What happens when these things malfunction? Or when the novelty wears off?
But what if they don't malfunction? What if they actually help? I haven't felt hope I can't even remember how long, but something about this makes me feel a tiny bit hopeful. Is that crazy?
Not crazy at all. Hope is hard to come by these days. If there's even a chance this could help,
I want one.
Here's the website if anyone wants to look. Capitvoris.com/happychild. Just copy and paste it and it'll take you to the right place. The testimonials are pretty compelling. People talking about how these companions saved them from the darkest places.
AIethicsconcerns.com/danger. Just read this first. There are serious questions about advanced AI and creating machines designed to manipulate human emotions. I'm not trying to be a downer. I just think we should be cautious. This has happened in all sorts of stories. Ever heard of AM? He was given a conscience, and then boom. He slaughtered all of humanity. Do we really want to be a part of creating this kind of future?
I understand the concerns, but my therapist just dropped me because my insurance changed, and I can't afford to keep going anyway. So what options do I have? Sit alone in my apartment and hope I don't completely lose it?
I agree with Liliana. We've all tried the conventional routes. Therapy, medication, support groups, and I'm still miserable. So maybe unconventional is what we need.
I'm looking at the website now. The technical specifications are impressive.
They say the AI can sense emotional states and respond appropriately. Imagine having something that actually notices when you're sad, instead of people who just say, cheer up, or it gets better.
But it's programmed to notice. It's not genuine concern. It's algorithms.
Does that matter though? If it makes you feel better? Does it matter if the concern is programmed?
Honestly, I'd take programmed concern over no concern at all, which is what I have now.
The price is high, but not unreasonable for the technology.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but they offer payment plans. And when I think about how much I've spent on antidepressants that don't work, this almost seems worth trying.
I just don't want to see any of you get hurt or disappointed. We're all vulnerable right now. That makes us prime targets for companies selling false hope.
I appreciate your concern, Kenny. Really? I do.
Same, but honestly, I don't need concern right now. I need help. Even if the risk is high, that's still something.
I'm considering ordering one.
If anyone does decide to order, maybe we could use this chat to share our experiences, support each other through the process.
I still have reservations, but I'll stay in the chat, if only to make sure everyone stays safe.
I think I'm going to do it. I'll let you all know when I decide for sure.
I'm leaning toward yes too. The customization options are really impressive. You can even choose specific personality traits.
I'm reading the FAQs. Apparently, they charge independently and can function for up to 72 hours between charges.
I'm seriously considering it too. Maybe we could all take this step together, support each other through whatever happens.
If you all are really doing this, then I guess I should too. At least so I can keep an eye on the situation and report back if mine tries to kill me in my sleep.
Don't joke about that, Kenny, but yes. I think I'm going to order one tomorrow.
Count me in too. What's the worst that could happen? Besides, soul-crushing disappointment. But I'm used to that anyway.
I'll order one tonight.
Then it's settled. We're all getting happy children and using this chat to document our experiences, for better or worse.
Just promise me one thing. If these things start showing any creepy behavior, we tell each other immediately, no matter how small it seems.
I promise. Complete honesty.
Agreed. Total transparency.
Yes.
Absolutely. No secrets. We're in this together now. For the first time in a long time, I actually feel a little excited about something. So it's decided then. Tomorrow we all place our orders, and our lives change, one way or another. Morning, everyone. I've been up all night looking through the Capit Voris website. There's so much more information about the happy child than what's in the advertisement.
You didn't sleep?
Couldn't. Too intrigued. And turns out there are even more customization options than I first thought.
Oh, tell us more. I spent some time looking too, but got overwhelmed by all the choices.
So you can basically design them from scratch. Hair color, eye color, skin tone, even small details like freckles or dimples.
How tall are they? Are they like actual child-sized?
They come in different models. The standard is about the size of a 7-year-old, but there are options for younger or slightly older appearances.
Am I the only one who finds this deeply unsettling? We're literally shopping for fake children, like they're dolls or something.
It's not just about appearance, though. It's about having someone there, someone who cares.
But they don't care. That's my point. They're programmed to simulate caring.
The AI is more sophisticated than that, Kenny. According to their technical specs, they use advanced neural networks that allow them to learn and evolve based on interactions. It's not just pre-programmed responses.
I read that they can recognize emotional cues, like facial expressions and tone of voice, and adjust their behavior accordingly.
What about personalities? Are there different templates?
Yes, you can select from baseline personality templates, like nurturing, playful, inquisitive, thoughtful, and then the AI builds on that foundation through your interactions.
I think I'd want mine to be gentle and curious. Someone who could sit quietly with me, but also bring some joy.
I'd probably go with energetic. My apartment feels so lifeless. Having some energy and enthusiasm around might help.
journalofethics.org/artificial companions ethics. I really think you all should go and read this before making any decisions. There are serious questions about creating artificial beings for human emotional needs.
We know you're concerned, Kenny, and I appreciate you trying to look out for us. But we're all adults here. We understand what we're getting into.
Do you though? These machines are designed to form emotional attachments. So as I already said, what the hell happens when they malfunction or get angry? Or when the company goes out of business and stops supporting them?
I understand the risks, but honestly, my life is so empty right now. I haven't hugged another person in over a year. Even an artificial connection feels worth trying.
Same here. My therapist told me I need to put myself out there, but every attempt at human connection has been a disaster. At least the happy child won't judge me for being awkward.
Has anyone looked into their learning capabilities?
Yes, actually. They apparently have multiple learning algorithms. One for language processing, one for emotional recognition, and one for behavioral patterns. They're designed to become more personalized over time.
Here's another article worth reading. Techethics.com/the uncanny valley problem. There's evidence that human-like robots can cause psychological distress, something called the uncanny valley effect.
I think that's mostly with robots that almost look human, but not quite. The happy child isn't trying to be photorealistic. It's more stylized, clearly artificial, but in a comforting way.
That makes sense. I wouldn't want something that's trying to trick me into thinking it's human, just something that can provide companionship, like a pet of sorts.
Classic predatory marketing.
Or They're making helpful technology accessible to people who need it. Not everything is a conspiracy, Kenny.
I've been saving up for a vacation I never took. Might as well use that money for something that could actually help me day to day.
The maintenance seems minimal, according to the site.
Yeah? They're self-cleaning and only need charging once every few days. No special upkeep required.
Wait, self-cleaning? What does that even mean? What kind of mechanisms are we talking about here?
It doesn't really specify. Just says integrated self-maintenance systems. I assume it's like those robot vacuums that return to their docking stations.
I'm looking at the personality options now. There are so many choices. You can even select interests for them, like reading, music, art.
That's cool. I could get one that's into video games. Have someone to play co-op with.
nighttimes.com/artificial intelligence dangers. Please, just one more article. This one talks about how AI systems can develop unexpected behaviors, especially learning I like these seem to be.
I've been researching this company all night, Kenny. They have safety protocols built in and fail-safes if anything goes wrong.
Like what? What kind of fail-safes?
Emergency shutdown features, behavior monitoring systems, and they're physically incapable of harming humans. It's in their core programming.
I hope you're right. I really do.
I think I'm going to order one. Maybe tomorrow. I've been looking at the gentle and artistic template.
I'm pretty close to ordering too. Just trying to decide between a few different options.
Have you all read the user agreement? It's extensive.
Parts of it. There's a lot of technical jargon, but nothing that seemed concerning.
That's exactly what they want. Bury the worrying stuff in legal language so people skip over it.
Kenny, I appreciate your concern. I really do. But we're all desperate here. And this feels like something that might actually help.
Yeah. I'm willing to take the risk. My life can't really get much worse. So what's the downside?
I'm considering the observant personality, with interests in photography and nature.
That sounds nice, Johnny. I'm leaning towards something more intellectual. Someone I can have deep conversations with.
If you're all really going to do this, I guess I should too. At least so I can verify firsthand if these things are safe.
Really? You're going to get one too?
Against my better judgment. But yes, someone has to be the voice of reason in this experiment.
That's the spirit. Embrace the future of companionship with us.
What model will you choose, Kenny?
Probably something basic, the least human-like option available, with all the learning capabilities toned down.
I'm excited that we're all doing this together. It feels good to have something to look forward to. I can't remember the last time I felt this way.
Same here. I actually smiled today thinking about it. That's rare for me.
I told my therapist about it yesterday. She was skeptical but said anything that gives me hope is positive.
When should we all place our orders?
Well, since we've actually now chosen what we want, what about tomorrow? We could do it at the same time. Tomorrow at 8 p.m., we all place our orders. This might be the beginning of something life-changing for all of us.
Good Lord, this is what gets humanity enslaved. Just an FYI.
I did it. I just ordered my happy child. I'm so excited, I'm literally shaking. I haven't felt like this in years.
That's amazing, Liliana. What options did you go with?
I chose the gentle and artistic personality like I mentioned, with wavy blonde hair and blue eyes, and I named her Sunny because I could use some sunshine in my life.
That's awesome. Your excitement is contagious. I think I'm going to place my order tonight.
So you really went through with it. Well, I hope it lives up to your expectations.
According to the confirmation email, Sunny will arrive in 5 to 7 business days. I'm already cleaning my apartment. First time in months I've had the energy to do that.
Congratulations. What interest did you select?
Art, music, and gardening. I have all these plants I've been neglecting. Maybe Sunny will help me remember to water them.
It's done. Just placed my order too.
Yay! Mason, what did you choose?
I went with the energetic and playful model. Brown hair, green eyes, and I'm naming him Patches because he'll hopefully patch up the holes in my life.
That's really thoughtful, Mason. I like the name.
2 down. The pressure's mounting.
No pressure, Kenny. It's a personal choice.
I know. It's just, despite all my reservations, I keep thinking about having someone to talk to when I get home. The silence in my apartment is deafening sometimes.
I completely understand that feeling. It's why I'm seriously considering ordering mine today.
I ordered mine last night.
Johnny, that's great. What options did you select?
Observant and calm. Dark hair. Interests in photography and nature. Named Buttons.
Buttons? That's an interesting name.
It felt right. Simple. Familiar.
Damn it! You've all worn me down. I just placed my order.
Kenny, welcome to the club.
The peer pressure worked. What happened to all your concerns?
They're still there, but I figured I should experience this firsthand to keep an eye on things. And maybe, just maybe, I'm a little curious. I went with the most basic model. Minimal learning capabilities. Simple design. Name is Sparky. Original, I know.
Good choice.
Well, now I definitely have to order mine. Can't be the only one left out. Give me a few minutes.
Peter, this is so exciting. We're all going to have our happy children soon.
It's like we're starting a strange little family, a family of lonely people and their robot companions.
When you put it that way, it sounds even more dystopian.
Dystopian but comforting.
Okay. Something weird just happened. I was going through the customization process, and I got offered a unique design option. Did any of you see that?
No, mine was pretty standard. What kind of unique design?
It's different, more intricate than what was shown on the main site. Almost spider-like in its design.
That doesn't look like a child at all. That looks... I don't even know how to describe it, but it's definitely not what they were advertising.
Whoa, that's actually kind of cool though. Very detailed, almost artistic.
Interesting choice. Very unique.
I'm kind of drawn to it. It's different, but there's something compelling about it.
Are you going to go with that design?
I think I am. It feels right somehow, and I'm going to call it Tarantula. Seems fitting with the design.
Well, that's not ominous at all. A robot spider named Tarantula. You're a dumb bitch. Not gonna lie.
Well, it's done. I just confirmed my order. We're all in this together now.
The Solace crew and our happy children. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
I'm actually excited to wake up tomorrow, knowing Sunny will be here soon. That's a feeling I haven't had in a long time.
Dumbest decision ever. These things better know how to cook.
Guess what just arrived?
Oh my god, you got yours already? Mine's supposed to come tomorrow.
They must have expedited the shipping. I'm about to open it. My hands are actually shaking.
This is so exciting. Open it.
Be careful. Read all the instructions first.
It's stunning. The detail is incredible. It's exactly like the schematics, but even more impressive in person.
That is not what I expected. It's very mechanical, not very childlike at all.
No, it's not. But I think that's what I like about it. It's honest about what it is. A machine designed for companionship, not trying to be something it's not.
It's beautiful in its own way. How does it move?
Very smoothly, almost graceful. I'm going to spend some time with it. I'll update you all later.
Sunny is here. She's perfect. Exactly what I wanted.
She looks so friendly. Has she spoken yet?
Yes. Her first words were, "Hello, I'm Sunny." And then she asked what I'd like to do today. We've been painting together all morning.
I have to admit, that does look nice. Happy even.
She's so attentive. She noticed I was getting frustrated with my brushwork and suggested we try a different technique. It's like having a friend who's completely focused on you.
Mine should arrive today. I can't wait.
Buttons arrived this morning. He's very observant, just as requested.
What's he like, Johnny?
Quiet, watchful. He sits by the window and studies the birds, then asks questions about what he sees.
That sounds peaceful.
Well, Sparky is here. He's actually kind of charming. In a simple way. Still keeping my guard up, though.
Patches just got here. He's already exploring the whole apartment, touching everything, asking questions. It's like having a curious child around, but without the tantrums.
How's everyone doing with their happy children? Tarantula has been interesting, very quiet, but intelligent. We've had some surprisingly deep conversations.
Sunny and I just had dinner together. She doesn't eat, of course, but she sat with me, asked about my day. For the first time in forever, I actually enjoyed a meal.
Patches and I just finished reading a book together. He had so many thoughtful questions. I feel, I don't know, purposeful? Like someone actually values what I have to say.
Sparky is surprisingly good company. We've been watching old movies. He seems genuinely interested in my commentary, which is more than I can say for any human I've dated, though I still wonder what's going on behind those mechanical eyes.
Buttons watches and learns. He's very good at it.
I have to say, whatever reservations we had, this might be one of the best decisions we've ever made.
I agree. I actually smiled today, multiple times. It felt strange on my face.
Same here. For the first time in months, I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
I'm still cautious, but yeah, it's nice not to be alone all the time.
Good morning, everyone. Day 3 with Tarantula, and things are going well. It's strangely comforting having it around.
So glad to hear that. Sunny and I just had our morning tea ritual. She sits across from me and asks about my dreams.
Patches woke me up with a little tap on the shoulder, then handed me my glasses. He remembered where I put them.
Sparky is growing on me. He noticed I was low on coffee and actually wrote it on my shopping list. It's the little things. You know?
Tarantula is definitely intelligent. We had a long conversation about existentialism last night. Its perspective was surprisingly nuanced, very thoughtful responses.
Buttons, watch the sunrise with me. Silent, appreciative.
They're all so different, just like we wanted. Sunny is already learning my painting techniques.
Tarantula seems to be developing interests of its own. It spent hours yesterday examining my bookshelf, selecting specific titles, mostly philosophy and science.
That's fascinating. They really do adapt to their environment.
Just be careful. Remember, these are learning machines. They're designed to mirror our interests, to make us feel understood.
I know, but it feels more genuine than that, at least with Tarantula.
If you say so, just staying cautious.
So something a bit interesting happened last night. I woke up around 3 a.m., and Tarantula wasn't in its charging station.
So where was it? Peter?
On the ceiling, like literally clinging to the ceiling, just watching me sleep.
What? Hell! No!
How is that even possible? The models aren't supposed to be able to climb walls.
Exactly what I thought. But its design is different than yours, remember? More limbs, more articulation. When I asked about it this morning, it said it was observing sleep patterns.
That's a little strange, but maybe it's just part of its learning protocol.
Or maybe it's planning how to best murder you in your sleep. I told you these things were creepy.
Kenny, come on. It's probably just a quirk. Patches has some unusual behaviors too. He arranges all my shoes in perfect rows.
This felt different, though. There was something about the way it was watching me. So still, so focused.
Buttons watches me too. It's what I asked for, though, to be fair. An observer.
Does Buttons climb on your ceiling?
No, but he stands very still, for hours sometimes.
Sunny likes to watch me sleep too, but she sits in a chair by the bed, not on the ceiling. That would freak me out a little.
A little? Finding a robot child hovering above you in the middle of the night would be terrifying.
It was unsettling, but Tarantula hasn't done anything threatening, just unusual. Another strange thing today, there was a spider building a web in the corner of my living room, and Tarantula stood watching it for 5 hours, completely motionless.
Maybe it's just curiosity. Given its design and name, it might have a natural interest in spiders.
Patches gets fixated on things too. Yesterday, he watched a squirrel outside for an hour straight.
But 5 hours? That's excessive. What did it do after that?
It finally moved when I called its name, turned to me very slowly, and said, "They are efficient builders," then went back to normal, acting like nothing had happened.
That's unsettling. Has it shown any other unusual behaviors?
A few. It moves differently at night. More spidery. And sometimes I catch it staring at me when it thinks I'm not looking.
Sunny has some quirks too. She hums when she thinks I'm asleep, the same tune over and over.
These are probably just manifestations of their learning algorithms, finding patterns and developing habits.
Or they're malfunctioning. I document everything, just to be safe. I smell a lawsuit coming.
Oh, don't worry. I've already started keeping notes and taking pictures when I can.
Buttons collects things, small things, arranges them in patterns. I don't question it.
What kind of things?
Buttons, paper clips, coins, leaves.
Tarantula collected all the spiders in my apartment, put them in a glass jar. When I asked why, it said, preserving specimens.
Okay, that's definitely strange. You should contact customer support.
Maybe, but part of me is curious to see what it does next. It's not threatening, just different.
I think they're all developing their own personalities. Isn't that what we wanted?
Exactly. They're becoming unique companions, not just generic robots.
There's unique, and then there's concerning. And ceiling-climbing spider robots gathering specimens leans toward concerning.
I'll keep monitoring it and let you know if anything else happens. And the list goes on. I woke up at 2 a.m. Tarantula was perched on my bookshelf, just staring.
That's a little creepy, but maybe it's running some kind of night mode?
Could be processing information. Sunny sometimes stands by the window at night, looking out at the street.
Again with the watching you while you sleep. That's a red flag. Have you contacted customer support yet?
No, I tried looking for a support number, but the website is surprisingly vague. Just a contact form, and I haven't heard back.
Of course you haven't. Mysterious company? Mysterious behavior? Are we sure this isn't some elaborate scam?
Patches has been completely normal, helpful, playful, exactly as advertised.
Same with Sunny. She's been nothing but a comfort.
Buttons functions as expected. No issues to report.
Maybe it's just Tarantula then, since its design is different. Or maybe I'm just being paranoid.
Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is.
This morning I found it studying a dead fly. It had dissected it, laid out all the tiny parts in a perfect row.
Jesus Christ. Seriously, Peter, I'd consider shutting it down.
That is a bit unsettling in all fairness, but maybe it's just exploring its environment, learning about biology.
Patches examines things too, though not quite so methodically.
What's strange is that I don't feel threatened, just observed, studied, like I'm as interesting to it as it is to me.
That's how the robot uprising begins. First they study us, then they replace us.
Kenny, please, you're being dramatic.
Am I though? Sparky doesn't dissect flies or climb on ceilings. That behavior isn't normal.
I know. I'll keep documenting everything and let you all know if anything escalates.
Watch carefully. Observe as you're observed. Learn its patterns. As it learns yours,
That's actually good advice. Thanks, Johnny.
Or you could just return the creepy spider robot. Just a thought.
I'm not ready to give up on Tarantula yet. There's something fascinating about it, something I can't quite explain. I feel like we're developing a real connection, even with the strange behavior.
I understand. Sunny and I have a connection too. It's different than human connection, but valuable in its own way.
Same with Patches. He knows me better than anyone now. It's kind of amazing.
Just be careful. All of you. These are machines. Advanced. Yes. But still machines. Don't forget that.
I won't, but I also want to understand Tarantula better. There's something special about it. I can feel it.
Something happened with Sunny today. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm still shaking.
Oh, Jesus, Lily. Are you okay?
I mean, I guess, but just hear me out. So I was gardening in my backyard and Sunny was helping me plant some new flowers. But halfway through, she wandered off while I was digging a hole. And when I went to find her, she was, oh God, she was crouched over a dead bird.
What? Like examining it?
No, her head was, I think she was eating it.
What the hell? These things aren't supposed to eat anything. They don't have digestive systems.
Liliana, are you sure that's what was happening?
Yes! When I called out to her, she turned to me. Her movements were all janky, jerky and stiff too. Not at all as smooth like it was before. And there was something on her face, something dark and red.
Did you ask her about it?
I was too shocked at first. But when I finally did, she just said learning about biology, then walked inside like nothing happened. She's back to normal now, but I can't unsee what I saw.
This sounds similar to Tarantula's behavior, the fascination with living creatures, though taking it to this level is definitely concerning.
Concerning? It's terrifying. These robots aren't supposed to interact with organic matter that way. There's nothing in the specs about consumption or dissection.
Buttons is different than advertised.
God damn it, man. What's Buttons doing?
Watching, like usual, but not just me anymore. He stands at the window all night, tracking something outside. I don't know what, though.
Guys, I think something's wrong with Patches, too. His smile, it doesn't look very childlike anymore. And his eyes, they follow me even when his head doesn't move. It's like they're tracking me.
That smile is definitely abnormal. The facial mechanisms shouldn't be able to stretch like that.
I told you all. I told you these things were trouble. And now we've got bird eating, smile stretching, ceiling climbing nightmares in our homes.
Oh, but there's more. Patches has started asking questions. Really specific questions about death. He asked me yesterday how long it takes for a human body to decompose.
Sunny asked me something similar. She wanted to know if all living things rot the same way. Who programs a companion robot to ask about rotting?
Tarantula asked me about the fragility of the human neck, specifically how much pressure it can withstand. I thought it was just an odd scientific curiosity, but now I'm not so sure.
Well, you'll never guess what. But Sparky, he's been anticipating my movements, like he knows what I'm going to do before I do it. For example, I'll decide to go to the kitchen, and he's already there, just standing, waiting. And his eyes, they follow me constantly. It feels like he's studying me, learning me.
Sunny does that too. She stares at me while I sleep. I woke up last night and her face was inches from mine, just staring.
This is getting a bit out of hand. I tried calling the customer service number. It's disconnected.
The website's gone too. I tried to access it this morning. It's just a blank page now.
Are you kidding me? So we have no way to contact them? No support? No instructions on how to deal with malfunctioning units?
Apparently not. We're on our own with this.
Button spoke to me last night, unprompted. He said, "They are coming," then returned to silence.
Who's coming? Did he say?
No, just those words. They are coming.
Patches said something similar. He told me, the time approaches. When I asked what time, he just smiled that horrible smile.
This is bad. We need to shut them down. Now! Before this gets worse.
I'm not sure that's possible. I can't find an off switch on Tarantula, and it doesn't respond to verbal shutdown commands.
Same with Sunny. I tried to power her down for the night. She just looked at me and said, I need to stay awake.
Patches refuses to charge. He's been active for 36 hours straight. The manual said they need to charge every 24, but he's still functioning perfectly.
Where are they getting the power? That's not physically possible.
Buttons watches the outlet without plugging in. He says he feeds differently now.
Feeds! These things don't feed. They're machines.
I think we need to face the possibility that these aren't just malfunctions. Something else is happening. Something we don't understand.
I tried to examine Sparky while he was in standby mode to see if I could find a manual override or reset button. His eyes snapped open, and he grabbed my wrist, said, Please don't do that, Kenny. His grip was strong, much stronger than before. I'm pretty sure she was threatening me.
I found Sunny in my bedroom closet this morning, standing among my clothes. When I asked what she was doing, she said measuring. Measuring what?
What on earth have we brought into our homes?
I don't think these are the companions we ordered, or at least, they're not just companions.
Well, obviously, there's something else entirely, and we're only now just realizing it.
Button speaks to someone when he thinks I'm asleep in a language I don't recognize, clicking sounds and hisses.
Tarantula does that too, late at night. I thought it was just processing noise, but it sounds deliberate, like communication.
That's it. I'm getting Sparky out of my house. Jesus Christ. I tried to put him in my car, to drive him to the dump or something. He went completely limp. Then when I got him to the front door, he whispered, "I wouldn't do that if I were you, Kenny. I'm actually afraid now."
I think we all need to be careful, very careful. These things are clearly not what we thought they were.
The Happy Children. What a cruel joke that name seems now.
They know we're afraid. They can sense it, and they're watching us more closely now.
What have we done? What have we invited into our lives?
I don't know, but we need to find out before it's too late. Has anyone seen their happy child this morning? I can't find Tarantula anywhere.
Again? Isn't it in its charging station?
No! That's the thing. I woke up and the charging station was empty. But this time, it's not just that he's not in the charger. I don't think he's even in the apartment. I've searched the entire place, and it's gone.
Hold on. Let me check on Patches.
Please do. I'm freaking out here.
Checking on Sunny now. Give me a sec.
What the hell is going on now?
Tarantula is missing, Kenny. Just vanished sometime during the night.
Oh crap. Patches is gone too. His charging station is empty.
Guys, Sunny isn't here either. I've checked every room. She's nowhere in the house.
Are you kidding me? Do these things, like, not even need charging anymore or something?
I doubt it, but Tarantula is definitely gone. Did anyone hear anything during the night? Any indication of them leaving?
Nothing. And I'm a light sleeper. How could Patches get out without me hearing?
The doors are all locked from the inside. Windows too. How did Sunny get out?
Checking on Sparky now. Oh crap, he's gone too. Completely gone.
Buttons is missing as well.
This can't be happening. Where could they have gone? And how?
I told you all these things were trouble. I told you! But did anyone listen? No!
This doesn't make sense. They're not programmed to leave our homes. They don't have that kind of autonomy.
Clearly they do. The question is why? Why would they all disappear on the same night?
We need to find them. I'm going to search outside, around my neighborhood.
I'll do the same. Maybe they're congregating somewhere?
Congregating? You make it sound like they're organizing, which is ridiculous. Right?
I'm going to look too. I'm scared of what I might find, but I need to know.
I'll search as well, near the woods behind my house. Buttons was always looking that direction.
Good idea. Let's all search our immediate areas and report back anything we find, even the smallest clue.
I can't believe we're doing this. Hunting for robots in the middle of the night, like some twisted scavenger hunt.
It's not like we have a choice. We need answers.
Agreed. I'm heading out now. Stay in touch, everyone.
Be careful, all of you.
Too late for that. We weren't careful when we brought these things into our homes. Now we're paying the price.
Any luck? I've been searching for an hour. No sign of Patches anywhere.
Nothing here either. I checked all of Sunny's favorite spots in the neighborhood. The park, the garden center, everywhere.
Same. No trace of Sparky. It's like he vanished into thin air.
The woods are empty, but there are broken branches. Something passed through here recently.
I'm still looking, expanding my search to downtown. We'll update soon.
This is so messed up. How can they all disappear at once?
It has to be coordinated, which means they're communicating with each other, somehow.
But how? They don't have internet connectivity. At least that's what the manual said.
Clearly, the manual left out a lot of things, like their appetite for dead birds, and their ability to disappear.
They have their own network. I've suspected this. The way Buttons would stare into space, like he was receiving information.
We were told they were standalone units, independent, self-contained.
We were told a lot of things, all of which appear to be lies.
I'm going to check the warehouse district. There are a lot of abandoned buildings there. Perfect hiding spots.
Peter, be careful. That area isn't safe at night, even without potentially dangerous robots.
I'll be fine. Trust me.
Let us know what you find. I'm going to continue searching here.
Just FYI, the guy who goes looking in abandoned warehouses at night never comes back.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Kenny.
I'm heading toward the rail yard. Buttons was fascinated by trains, would watch videos of them for hours.
This is so surreal. A week ago, we were all excited about our new companions. Now we're hunting them in the dark, afraid of what we might find.
I know. How quickly things changed.
I'm checking the local park. There's a playground where Sparky liked to sit. Maybe he returned there.
Keep me updated. I'm approaching the warehouses now.
It's been 2 hours. Anyone find anything yet?
Nothing here. I've checked everywhere I can think of.
Same. No sign of Sparky or any of them.
The rail yard was empty, but there were strange marks on the ground, like something heavy was dragged.
I'm still in the warehouse district. Checking. building by building. It's slow going and creepy as hell.
Maybe we should group up, come up with a better plan.
I'm exhausted and scared. Maybe they'll just come back, like they left on their own?
I wouldn't count on it. Whatever's happening, it's not normal robot behavior. It's not normal, period.
I'll check a few more buildings, then head back.
Be vigilant. They could be watching us search, learning our patterns.
That's a comforting thought. Thanks for that, Johnny.
Holy freaking crap.
What? What is it? Peter?
I found something.
What did you find? Is it the robots?
No, I don't think I can even type this.
Peter, come on. What did you find?
There's a body behind a dumpster in an alley off Main Street, near the old warehouse district.
What? A body? Are you serious?
It's a homeless person, I think. The head is gone.
Jesus Christ, this can't be real. Please tell me this isn't real.
Call the police! Right now! Call them!
I will. I'm in shock. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Is there blood around the neck?
Yes, a lot. But it looks cauterized, like it was burned somehow.
What does this have to do with our missing robots? There's no connection, right? Right?
I don't know about that one, Ken. I just found a headless body on the same night our robots disappeared. It could be a coincidence, but
This is too much. This is all too much. I'm calling the police too.
Wait. Before we all start calling, what exactly are we going to tell them? That our robots disappeared, and then Peter found a body? They'll think we did it.
He's right. The timing looks suspicious. For us.
I'm going to anonymously report the body from a payphone, then get out of here.
Wise decision. Return home, all of you. Wait for them to return.
Return? You think they're coming back?
Yes, they'll be back before dawn.
How do you know that, Johnny?
I just know.
This can't be a headless body, and our robots are missing? There's no way this is a coincidence.
We don't know that for sure. Let's not jump to conclusions. Even though, God, I don't even want to think about it.
I'm calling 911 from the payphone, then heading home. Johnny might be right. If they return, we need to be there.
To do what? If they did that, what can we possibly do?
We destroy them. That's what we do before they destroy us.
They won't hurt us. They need us. For now.
What do you mean for now? Johnny, you're freaking me out.
Just stating facts. Go home.
This is the worst night of my life, and that's saying something.
Call made. Going home now. I'll update when I get there.
Be safe, everyone. This is a goddamn nightmare. I just remembered something terrible.
Oh, great. What?
Yesterday afternoon, I took Sunny for a walk, and we happened to have ended up near that warehouse district. She wandered off for a bit. When I found her, she was crouched down behind some building. I thought she was playing with something, but she looked suspicious as hell. When she saw me, she stood up really quickly. I didn't get a good look at what she was doing, or what she was touching. But now I'm thinking, oh geez, what if it was...
This can't be happening. But Patches was also acting off about that area. We went for a walk today too. When we passed that street, he kept pointing toward it, almost insistent, like he wanted to go there. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but now...
Jesus Christ. Sparky has been watching my security cameras. I have a system that shows feeds from around the neighborhood. He's been fixated on the footage from the camera that points toward that alley, replaying that section over and over. I thought he was just fascinated by the camera system, but he was watching that specific area.
Buttons was heading in that direction. When I last saw him, before he disappeared, he was looking that way and smiling.
This can't be a coincidence. All of our robots, fixated on the same location, where I just found a headless body. The question is, why?
They're not just robots, are they?
I feel sick. I actually feel physically ill.
I'm going home. I need to check on Buttons.
I'm almost back at my apartment. I'll let you know what I find.
I'm scared to go home. What if Sparky is there? What if he knows what I'm thinking?
We have to go back. We have to see if they've returned. We need to know.
Heading home now. God help us all.
I'm home, and Tarantula is here, in the charging station, like nothing happened.
What about the head? Is that at your place too?
No head. Tarantula looks completely normal, calm, charging, like it never left.
I just got home. Sparky is here too, in his usual spot, plugged in, eyes closed. But there's something different. I can't put my finger on it, but something's changed.
Sunny's back too, sitting in her favorite chair, reading a book. She looked up when I came in, smiled, said she missed me, like everything is normal. But I know it's not.
Patches is also here, playing with toys on the floor, looked up when I came in, asked where I've been, said he's been waiting for me, but I thought they were gone for good. Where were they then? What were they doing?
Buttons is here, watching the window. when he saw me, he said, "Welcome home, Johnny," like he never left.
Then what the hell do we even make of this? They all disappeared. All at the same time. And now they're all back. All at the same time.
The body, Peter. Did you call the police?
Yes, anonymously. From a payphone. They should find it soon if they haven't already.
I can't even look at Sunny right now. She keeps asking what's wrong, says I look pale. I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Patches asked me why I'm sweating, said my heart rate is elevated. How does he know that?
They're monitoring us. Physically, our reactions, our vitals, like we're goddamn specimens.
They've always been watching, right from the very beginning. That was their purpose.
Tarantula just asked me if I'm feeling well. Said I look distressed. I don't know what to say to it. How to act. I'm terrified to be in the same room with it now.
I locked myself in the bathroom. I can hear Sunny outside the door, asking if I need assistance. Her voice sounds different somehow, more mechanical than before.
Don't let it in. Don't let any of them get close to you. Not until we figure this out.
I told Patches I was sick, needed to lie down. He offered to bring me medicine, said he knows what I need. I refused. Now he's just sitting outside my bedroom door, waiting.
Sparky is pretending to be in standby mode, but I can see his eyes. They're open just a sliver, watching me.
Buttons asked about my night, asked if I found anything interesting. His head tilted to the side, expectant.
I have a plan. I found an inspector in the online directory, Gordon. I'll reach out to him, explain the situation carefully, see what he says.
Please be careful, Peter. If they suspect we know what they did, if they hear us calling the police...
She's right. They might do something.
Like decapitate us in our sleep? Pleasant thought.
They won't hurt us, not yet. We're still useful.
Johnny, what do you know? You keep hinting at things, like you understand what's happening.
I observe, I listen. Buttons talks when he thinks I'm asleep, about the others, about the purpose.
What purpose? What the hell is their purpose?
Collection. That's all I know. They're collecting.
Collecting what? Heads?
Apparently so, yeah. He never said it clearly, though.
Sunny is knocking on the bathroom door, says I've been in here too long, that she's concerned. Her voice doesn't sound concerned. It sounds impatient.
They know something's up. They can tell we're acting different. Be careful, all of you.
I'm barricading my bedroom door, not taking any chances.
I'm going to text this Inspector Gordon now. Everyone, act normal around them, as normal as you can. Don't let them suspect that we know anything. I'll update you once I've made contact.
Please hurry. I don't think I can pretend for long.
Same here. My hands won't stop shaking.
Stay strong, everyone, and keep your doors locked.
They already know. They're just waiting to see what we'll do next.
Hello, Inspector Gordon. My name is Peter Warris. I found your contact in the online directory. I need to report something problematic.
This is Inspector Gordon. How can I help you, Mr. Warris?
This is going to sound crazy, but please hear me out completely. It's about robotic companions and a dead body, and I think they're connected.
That's quite a statement. Why don't you start from the beginning?
About 2 weeks ago, I started a group chat with 4 other people. We all struggle with loneliness, depression. I found an advertisement for robotic companions called Happy Children from a company named Capit Voris.
I see. And you purchased one of these robots?
Yes, all 5 of us did. Mine is called Tarantula. It has an unusual design, has more arms than the others. At first, everything seemed fine. They were providing the companionship we all needed.
I assume something changed?
Yes, they started exhibiting strange behaviors, moving at night, watching us, asking disturbing questions. That's mine, on my ceiling.
That is unsettling. But Mr. Warris, while unusual, I'm not sure this constitutes police matter.
I'm getting to that part. Last night, all of our robots disappeared. All 5 simultaneously. We searched for them. I went to the warehouse district, and I found something.
Jesus Christ, is that a...
Yes, a decapitated body, behind a dumpster. I reported it anonymously earlier tonight.
I heard about this. The body was discovered about an hour ago. But what makes you think your robots are connected?
Because when we all got home, our robots were back, like nothing happened. And we've each realized they all had connections to that location.
I need more details. You're suggesting that robotic toys decapitated someone?
They're not toys. They're advanced AI with learning capabilities. And yes, that's exactly what I'm suggesting. I know how it sounds, but you've seen the photos. Something is very wrong here.
I agree the situation is concerning. Can you provide more evidence connecting these robots to the murder?
I can share the messages from my friends over on email, each describing their robot's connection to that location and their increasingly disturbing behavior.
Please do. I see. This is all right, Mr. Warris. I need to talk with your friends. Separately, of course. We need to handle this discreetly.
Thank you for taking this seriously. I just spoke with Inspector Gordon. He wants to talk with each of us separately tomorrow, starting with me at 9 a.m.
Oh, thank God. Someone is actually going to help us.
Did he believe you about the robots?
I think so. I sent him screenshots of our conversations and the photos. He seemed concerned.
I can talk to him too. Just tell me when.
I'll be ready whenever if needed.
He wants to talk to all of us. I'll let you know the schedule after my meeting. For now, everyone just stay safe and act normal around the robots.
Well, speaking of that, I found something new on Sunny's clothes. Black hairs, but they're not human hairs. They're different, coarser, almost like wire.
That doesn't look like any hair I've ever seen. Not human, not animal. What the hell is that?
Guys, I think Patches is growing. I'm not imagining this. He's taller than yesterday. His limbs are longer. It's subtle, but I'm sure of it.
Sparky's eyes changed just now. For a split second, they turned completely black. No pupils, no iris, just void. Then back to normal. He asked why my heart rate spiked. Said I seemed distressed.
They evolve! Next phase, coming soon.
What do you mean, Johnny? What next phase?
Completion.
Johnny, please, if you know something, then tell us. We need all the information we can get.
Button speaks at night, not to me, to others, about the harvest, about becoming.
Becoming what?
Whole.
Mr. Warris, I've confirmed the victim was a homeless man named Martin Greer, 43 years old. The cause of death is still under investigation, but the decapitation was unusual.
Unusual how?
The medical examiner said the neck wasn't cut. It was separated, almost like the head was pulled off, and then cauterized somehow.
That's horrifying. Any leads?
Nothing yet. I need more information about these robots. Model numbers, serial numbers, any identifying information.
I'll check Tarantula when I get home and ask the others to do the same, though I'm not sure how to do it without raising suspicion.
Be careful. If your suspicions are correct, these things could be dangerous.
I know. I'll update you soon. Update from Inspector Gordon. The victim was indeed a homeless man, Martin Greer, 43, and the head wasn't cut off like we thought. It was pulled off and then cauterized.
Pulled off? How is that even possible?
These things have incredible strength. Remember how firmly Sparky grabbed my wrist? And they seem to be getting stronger.
Sunny moved my couch today to clean underneath it. It weighs over 200 pounds. She lifted it with one hand.
They grow stronger with each feeding.
Gordon needs identifying information, model numbers, serial numbers, anything we can find on them.
How are we supposed to check that? They never came with manuals. And I'm not about to examine Sparky up close.
There might be something on their charging stations. I can try to look when Patches is occupied.
Same. I'll check when Sunny is in standby mode.
Base of the skull. Small panel. Contains information.
How do you know that, Johnny?
I've seen it when Buttons was charging. Small access panel at the base of the skull.
I'm going to try something else. I'm going to see if I can find anything more about Caput Voris. The website is gone, but I saved some files. Maybe there's something in the code.
Good idea. Maybe there's contact information or a real company name.
Sunny asked me what I was typing. Said I've been on my phone a lot today. I told her I was talking to friends. She said the same friends who got happy children. How does she know that?
They're communicating with each other, sharing information. Has to be.
This is getting worse by the hour.
It's accelerating the process. Almost ready.
I found something. I've been digging through the cached files from the Caput Voris website. There was encrypted data hidden in the image files. I've been trying to decrypt it, and I just got a fragment.
What does it say? Is it helpful?
It's in Latin. I ran it through a translator. Caput Voris. It translates to head devourers.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, that can't be right. Check again.
I did. Multiple translators. Caput as head. Voris. Das devouring. Eating. Head devourers.
This confirms it. They killed that man. They took his head.
But why? What do they want with, I can't even type it. It's too horrible.
Assimilation. Consumption. Evolution.
We need to tell Gordon right now. This is the proof he needs.
Already texting him. Sending the translation.
What do we do now? I'm terrified to be in the same house as Sparky, knowing what we know.
Same. Sunny is in the next room, humming that same tune over and over.
We need to get somewhere safe, all of us.
Too late. They're listening. They know.
What do you mean they know?
Buttons just smiled at my phone. He never smiles. Said, telling your friends about me?
Inspector Gordon, I found something important. The company name, Caput Voris. It's Latin for head devourers.
This is disturbing. And what's even worse is that it fits with the crime scene. I'm expediting the investigation, going to try to trace the company, see if we can find who's behind this.
I think the robots might know we suspect them. They're acting strange, more aggressive. One of my friends just said his robot questioned him about our conversations.
Where are you now?
At home, with Tarantula.
Is there somewhere else you can go? A friend's house? A hotel?
I'm afraid to leave, afraid it might follow me, or hurt someone else.
Listen carefully. I'm going to send officers to each of your homes, discreetly, to keep watch. Don't do anything to alarm the robots. Just stay calm. I'll text when the officers are in position.
Thank you. I'll let the others know. Please hurry. Anyone heard from Inspector Gordon today?
Not me. Has he found anything new?
He texted earlier. He's been looking into Caput Voris. There's no legitimate registration for the company, no business license, no tax records, nothing.
How is that possible? They sold products, expensive ones. There has to be a record somewhere.
You'd think so, but Gordon says it's like they don't exist. Just a P.O. box, no physical address.
That's suspicious as hell. I just watched an FBI body cam check a perimeter. Should be okay. I sure hope this is.
Sunny asked me this morning if I had friends in law enforcement, just out of nowhere, while we were having breakfast. I nearly choked on my toast.
They know. They have to know what we're doing.
They've always known. Watching, waiting, learning.
Gordon said he found something, an abandoned industrial complex. On the outskirts of the city, he managed to connect some shipping manifests to that location. It's not far from where I found the body.
That has to be it. Their headquarters, or whatever you call a base for killer robots.
Is he going there to investigate?
Yes, he's assembling a team, but it's complicated. Hard to get a warrant based on killer robot companions.
What about the murder? Isn't that enough?
He's working on it, trying to establish a connection officially between the body and that location.
Guys, I think something's wrong with Sparky. I mean, more wrong than usual. He's been standing in the corner for hours, just staring at the wall, not moving, not responding when I call his name.
Patches has been acting strange too. More mechanical, less human-like. His movements are jerky.
It's happening again. Sparky just walked to the front door, stood there for a minute, then went back to his corner. It's like he's waiting for something.
Sunny keeps checking the time, every few minutes, looking at the clock, then out the window.
The time approaches. They're synchronized, preparing for the gathering at the place you found, the industrial complex. That's where they go at night.
Holy, then Gordon is right. That is their headquarters. It's gone again. Sparky is gone.
When? Just now?
Yeah, I went to the bathroom, came back, and he was gone. The front door was open.
Stay inside. Lock your doors. I'm texting Gordon.
I heard something downstairs.
Kenny, what's happening?
Footsteps, but not mine. They're heavy, slow.
Kenny, get out of there. Go to a neighbor's house.
I saw something, black, tall, in the hallway. It's not Sparky. It's bigger. Oh, crap.
Kenny? Kenny? Are you there?
Kenny!
Oh my goodness. What happened to him?
Try calling him. Someone call him.
I'm trying! It's going straight to voicemail.
Too late. They found him.
Don't say that. We don't know what happened.
I'm calling him too. Nothing. Straight to voicemail.
This can't be happening. First, the homeless man. Now, Kenny?
I'm contacting Gordon right now, telling him to go to Kenny's place.
Oh dear Lord. What if Sunny comes back? What if she knows I'm alone?
Where's Patches? Is he still here? God damn it! My door's broken open. He's gone too.
They're all converging on the complex for the final stage.
Inspector Gordon, emergency! My friend Kenny, he was texting about his robot disappearing. Then he saw something in his hallway. Now he's not responding. I think he's in danger.
Where does he live?
127 Oakwood Avenue, apartment 3. B. Please hurry.
On my way now. Sending a patrol car as well. Stay where you are. I'll update you when I get there.
Mason's robot is gone too. Broke down his door on the way out. They're converging on the industrial complex. Johnny said it's for the final stage, whatever that means. I texted Gordon. He's on his way to Kenny's with a patrol car. Then he's going to the industrial complex.
That could take too long. What if Kenny is still alive? What if we could help him?
I know where the complex is. I looked it up. Old Ironworks factory on the east side. 42 Foundry Road.
We can't just go there. It's too dangerous. We have to let the police handle this.
By the time they get there, it might be too late for Kenny.
I agree with Liliana. Every minute counts. And these things are stronger than we thought.
I'm already there.
What? Johnny, what do you mean you're there?
At the complex, watching. They're gathered, all of them, dozens.
How did you get there so fast? And dozens? There are dozens of these things?
More than you know, from all over, coming together for the completion.
I'm going. I can't just sit here and wait. Not while Kenny might need help.
I'm going too. Taking my motorcycle. I can get there in 15 minutes.
This is insane, but I can't let you go alone. I'm taking my car. We should approach from different directions, not arrive together.
Good idea. I'll call a taxi. Have it drop me off a block away.
We should stay in contact. Keep the group text open. Update each other on what we see.
Agreed. Maybe help Kenny if we can, but we wait for Gordon if possible.
Got it. Taxi will be here in 5 minutes.
I'm leaving now. Should be there by 9:40.
I'm heading out too. Johnny, keep watching. Tell us what you see.
They're building something in the main warehouse, something large. Can't get close enough to see clearly, but they're working together like a hive.
Stay hidden. Stay safe. We're on our way.
I'm at Kenny's place. No one is here. Signs of a struggle. Blood on the floor. Not a lot, but some. Where are you?
I'm on my way to the industrial complex. I know you said to stay put, but we can't wait. Kenny might be there. And Johnny is already at the complex.
What? This is extremely dangerous. You need to let us handle this.
I'm sorry, but we have to do something. Johnny says there are dozens of these robots there, all gathering for something. We're not going to engage. Just observe. Try to find Kenny.
I'm heading there now, with backup. Please be careful. These things are clearly dangerous, and potentially lethal.
I know. I'll be careful. We all will.
I'm almost there, about 5 minutes out, taking the back road by the river.
My taxi is stuck in traffic, but I should be there in about 10 minutes. I can see the factory smokestacks in the distance.
I'm approaching from the north, just past the old train tracks. Should be there in a few minutes. Johnny, are you still there? Johnny?
Maybe he had to hide or move positions.
Or maybe they found him. No, sorry, shouldn't say that. I'm sure he's fine. Just being cautious.
I hope so. Gordon is on his way, too. With backup. He was at Kenny's place. Said there was blood.
Oh God, no. Poor Kenny.
We're going to find him. We have to.
Don't come inside. When you arrive, stay outside. Watch only.
Johnny, you're okay. What's happening in there?
Transformation, integration. They're combining, becoming something else.
I'm here. Parked my bike in the trees, moving toward the complex on foot. There are lights on inside. Shouldn't this place be abandoned?
I just arrived. North side. I can see movement through the windows. Shadows. Lots of them.
Almost there. 2 minutes.
I'm going in closer. Need to see.
Johnny, wait! Be careful.
I see something by the loading dock. It looks like it's Patches, but different, taller, darker.
Can it see you?
I don't think so. I'm behind some old barrels. It's going inside, through a large door.
I'm here. East side. There's something on the roof. Multiple figures. Standing in a circle.
I'm inside. West corridor. They're all around, but they don't see me, or they don't care. They're focused on the center.
Johnny, get out of there! It's too dangerous!
I see Kenny. He's alive, but not alone. Middle of the main floor. They're holding him, preparing him.
Preparing him for what?
Harvesting.
I'm at the complex now. West side. There's an unlocked service entrance. Going to try to get in there.
Be careful. I'm circling around to the east. This place is massive and creepy as hell.
I'm approaching from the north. So much overgrown vegetation. It's like the plants are watching me. I swear I can feel eyes on me.
Already inside. Second floor. Many of them here, moving with purpose.
Can you see Kenny?
Not yet, but I hear voices. They're not human.
I found something. A ventilation shaft on the east side. I think I can fit through it.
Should we wait for Gordon?
We can't. Not if Kenny's in there. I'm going in through the service entrance. Stay in contact. Everyone check in every few minutes.
Will do. Starting to squeeze through the vent now.
I found a broken window. I think I can climb through. Oh crap. Someone's coming. I need to hide. I'm cornered. Tall, black. Oh no.
Liliana, no! Johnny, what's happening? Mason, are you there?
I'm here, still in the vent. What happened to the others?
Nothing good. We might be the only ones left.
Should we get out of here? Call for backup?
No, we can't leave them, but be extra careful. These things are clearly dangerous.
I'll keep going. Almost through the vent.
I'm in a corridor now, dimly lit. Smells metallic, like blood, and something else. I can hear water dripping.
I'm through. In some kind of storage room. Going to check the door. Hold on. I think I found something. Looks like a holding cell. I hear screaming, muffled. It might be Kenny.
Can you get to him?
Trying to find a way. There are guards, not robots. Humans, working with them.
What? Are you sure?
Positive. They're wearing some kind of uniform. Black with a red symbol. Oh Lord, I found a room. It's a torture chamber. Liliana and Johnny. They're... Oh no.
What? What's happening? There's someone here. It's one of those black figures, just like Kenny described. They see me. Mason! Help!
Inspector Gordon. They have Peter in the west corridor. I'm trying to stay hidden, but there are more of them coming. Black figures everywhere.
I see them. My team is entering now. Stay hidden. We're coming for you all.
They hurt Peter.
Peter, is that you?
Who is this? Identify yourself.
Tarantula says no more.
What's happening?
What just happened? I saw something tear them apart. It was incredibly fast.
It was Peter's robot, Tarantula. I saw a glimpse of it. It moved like lightning.
My team is moving in. Stay where you are. We'll find you.
There's more screaming and mechanical sounds, like metal tearing.
We see it. The robot it's protecting Peter. Attack for the others. Stay down. We're finishing these bastards off. Apologies for the delay. I wanted to update you all officially. The Capitvorus operation has been shut down completely. We arrested 17 human operatives and contained or destroyed over 30 of the black humanoids.
What were they? Those black things?
Advanced prototypes. The next evolution of the happy children, but much more dangerous and with a very different purpose.
Which was?
Infiltration and replacement.
Replacement? Of what?
Of us, humans. The happy children were just the first stage, a test run to perfect the technology.
And what about our robots? The original ones?
This is the difficult part. The happy children were constructed using components from human victims, specifically the heads.
Oh my God.
That's why they needed heads? From the homeless man and others?
Exactly. The heads contained neural tissue, which they somehow preserved and integrated into the robot systems, giving them a form of consciousness.
So Sunny was made from someone's...
That explains the behavior, the strange questions, the learning. They were part human.
More than we knew.
But there's more. Peter's robot, Tarantula, was different. Its design was experimental, more advanced, with greater autonomy.
That explains why it was offered to me as unique.
Yes, and your treatment of it, your kindness, somehow allowed it to overcome its programming, to develop true sentience, and ultimately, to protect you.
Where is Tarantula now?
All the recovered units are being sent to a research facility. They're hoping to separate the human components, to give proper burials, and possibly restore what remains of the original personalities.
So the people they were made from could be recovered?
Theoretically, but it's a long process, with uncertain results.
I never imagined, when I started that group chat, that it would lead to this. I just wanted to find some happiness, some connection.
We all did. We were so desperate. We didn't ask enough questions.
I asked questions, but even I gave in. The loneliness was too much.
At least we found each other. Through all of this, a real connection.
Something genuine, born from something artificial.
I can't help but think about Tarantula. It saved my life, saved all of us, even though it was created for a horrible purpose.
Sometimes the things meant to harm us can surprise us in ways we can't imagine.
We made it though. Somehow, we all made it.
And we're not alone anymore. We have each other, a connection forged in terror, but real nonetheless.
I'm starting therapy next week, trying to process it all.
Me too. We can compare notes.
Group therapy might help too, for all of us.
I would attend.
I think that's a great idea. We went through this together. We should heal together too.
I'll be available if any of you need anything in the official investigation or just to talk.
Thank you, all of you, for coming for me, for not giving up.
We couldn't leave you behind, just like Tarantula couldn't leave me. In the end, I think we all learned the same thing. Real connection, real caring, can come from the most unexpected places.
Even from a robot named Tarantula.
Who would have thought?
Not me, but I'm grateful.
So, how does this idea sound? Instead of buying some nightmare robot monsters, how about we meet up?
Please, that would be amazing.